Hey, what's up, Coach? Welcome back to the podcast. Today is episode 247, and this week is my birthday week, and I'm doing this special promotion between today, which is October 21st, and 10 days from now, which is October 31st. So I'm giving you a discount on the Perfect Client Blueprint and the Startup Sports Business Academy ebook and video series. I'm bundling those two programs together. And if you want to learn more about that, shoot me a message on Instagram and just say, hey, Ben, I want the bundle. And I'll send you an email and it'll have all the details there. All right. This is only going to happen between now and October 31st. So if you want that, message me. Don't wait. This is the only time I'm going to bundle these programs together. And I'm going to be coming out with some new programs in the future. And so I'm not going to be really putting anything on at discount ever again. So this is kind of like my final hurrah of giving a discount for the lifetime of any of our products. So again, I want to give this to you. I want to hook you up. Just message me on Instagram. Now, today's episode. It is titled, All He Does Is Rip People Off. And this is kind of a funny subject because I get a lot of messages from coaches out there who complain about their competitors. And they talk about, this trainer's not even good, but he has a lot of clients. And, all he does is rip people off. And here's my response to that. All right, step one, go look at that photo from Michael Phelps in his last Olympics and see how laser focused he is. He doesn't care about what anyone else is doing, all right? That's step one. Step two is what we need to understand. This is the reality. Most coaches out there, and I'm going to go out on a limb when I say this, I would say most coaches out there, more than 50% of coaches are only doing this type of business because they want to make money. And that's telling you, you take 10 dudes out there here in the US or in the world. 5 are doing this genuinely because they want to help and they want to make money, right? The other 5 just want to make money. And they're giving this half-assed service. So knowing this, and how do I know this? Well, it's because I've been around this game probably longer than you have. I've seen the ins and outs of this game. I know how a lot of coaches really are, even coaches that you might idolize on Instagram. I'm not going to call anyone out here, but there's a lot of people that are not doing this for the right reasons. And it really doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter to you if they're doing it for the right reasons or not. You should focus on yourself and focus on why are you doing this, not why are they doing it, right? But I want to talk about this for a second because there is a lot of coaches out there, and I've seen this personally. I've seen this on my newsletter. I've seen this on this podcast. There's a lot of coaches who reach out to me and say, hey, how can I make $10,000 a month? And I know that's like a red flag. When someone sends me that message and then they never told me what their name is or, hey, what's up? Or, hey, how are you doing? How's your day going? If that's the first message they send me, that's a red flag to block this person on social media. Because this person, in my head, is probably not ready to make that kind of money. That's just something that they want to do because they think that's a cool number to hit. And they're not really focused on the clients. And if you know anything about me, right, I'm almost 250 episodes deep into this podcast. That's a crap load of content, and we have over 200. We have a ton of videos on YouTube, do a daily newsletter. My goal is to help you have a huge impact on kids. And when you have a huge impact on kids, when you have the best program in town, you make as much money as you want. And then that leads to freedom. And so if you ever think to yourself, well, oh man, this guy's ripping people off. He's not that good of a trainer. I always see that. Well, this dude's not that good of a trainer. Well, why are you paying attention to him? You should be focused on the kids that you can train, right? So this is all a mindset thing. Instead of thinking about competitors, instead of thinking about, someone in your town that's ripping people off, like, I can guarantee you there's a lot more of those types of people that you probably haven't even seen yet. And the more you focus on that person, the less focus you have on the clients that you can ultimately impact. That's just the way it goes. So I hope this episode helps you out. And if it does, make sure and take advantage of this bundle that I'm putting on. Again, this bundle ends on the 31st of October. So if you want the bundle, if you want both of those programs, it's a $500 value for both those programs. If you got them full price, I'm discounting them. So if you want that, you need to shoot me a message on Instagram. That's how I'm going to communicate this, and then I'm going to shoot you a message back either there or via email. And this way you can go grab your bundle. That's it for today's podcast. I'll see you later.